Happy 20th birthday, painter. I'm Jeremy Sutton here in San Francisco, and I'm going to show you a 3-minute technique for creating this artwork. Hi, this is my source image, a picture of my good friend Marcus Shelby. We're going to start off with effects, tonal control, posterize, using 4 colors to create this wonderful graphic version of the image. And I'm going to bring back the palettes and work with the digital watercolor broad water brush. And let's make the brush size a bit bigger. You'll notice that I like to have the brush size preview, which I get from Window Brush Controls Size. And one of the things I love about the broad water brush is that it acts like a wash. So you can see here it still preserves all the things that are underneath it in terms of showing imagery through. One of the things that I like to do to make life a little bit more interesting and to create much more organic texture in my paintings is to add a little bit of hue, saturation, and value variability. You do this in the color variability palette, which is there amongst the color palettes. And this really is a powerful feature of Painter. And you'll notice here right away that I'm getting these wonderful variations of color throughout the brush stroke. Another interesting thing about digital watercolor is salt. You can actually drop salt onto it and it acts as if it's bleaching out the color. There we go, there we go. Now, if I want to paint over the digital watercolor, it acts like a layer. So if I go to another brush, so the gouache, wet gouache round, and I paint, at first it's painting underneath the digital watercolor layer until I go to layers, dry digital watercolor. Be aware that the digital watercolor layer doesn't show up in the layers list. There we go. Now I've got the wet gouache round 30 painting over the digital watercolor and over anything else as well. I'm going to make this a bit more interesting by adding a bit of color variability, and we'll use this here to do the shape around the base. Here we go. One of the nice things about this wet gouache round 30 is if we increase the feature size, look what happens. We can actually work with it in a fibrous way here that really fits in with the hat. We're going to just finish off this image by working on the edge, and to do that I'm going to go to canvas size, and I'm going to add some white canvas around the edge, and we'll pick a blender to distort the edge so we don't have quite such a sharp computery edge. And I'm going to zoom in here so you can see the effect. This is the blender's runny, and you'll see how it distorts the edge, and we'll add a little softness, even more softness to that edge by going to Tinting Diffuser 2. And this is a wonderful brush that wherever you do it, it looks like the paint just soaks in to an absorbent watercolor paper. And I'll just finish off here with a light teal signature, and that is it. Et voila! Phew! I can't believe we did that in 3 minutes. That certainly gives you an idea of how incredibly magical Painter is. So go and have some fun, and I can't wait to see what you create in 3 minutes.
She's dark and lovely with short curly hair. When we're together, the people just stare. And in the evening when work is all done, we think about the day when our freedom will come. Back to work, chopping wood, passing time, feeling good, thinking of the one that